Introducing the 2015 Dodge Challenger. There is no mistaking the Challenger. This is the most true-to-form muscle car on the market today. And the new Challenger builds on its legacy with a modern interpretation of the 1971 icon. We retained the signature muscular proportions and silhouette that have made the Challenger so successful in the market today, but we've blended the Dodge heritage style with the latest technology.
Hey everyone, it's Emmy Hall here for TFL Car at the New York International Auto Show. I'm here with Jeff Strauss. He is the
head of Dodge brand cars.
Head of Dodge brand cars. You know, I got
it.
all this information in my head and I can only remember it for a split second. And behind me is my most favoriteest muscle car of all time, the 2015 Dodge Challenger. Now I know we've got a couple of new things that's happening with this Challenger. What have you guys done to my baby?
Oh, where do I start? So obviously a very big day for us here at the New York Auto Show as we just debuted the new 2015 Charger and this guy right here, the new 2015 Challenger. You know, before I get into that, one thing that's very important to note is that when we look back at when we launched this car, just, you know, call it 5 years ago, the success of the car has been phenomenal. It continues to grow each and every year. Now, generally, when it comes to cars, you're told as the car gets older, you're supposed to lose sales. Actually, this one does the complete opposite. But what we want to do to really, you know, hone into our true, you know, Dodge performance enthusiasts is we knew that we want to take this to the next level. So when we look at everything that we've done here for 2015, you know, first and foremost is we brought the classic 1971 design cues into this vehicle, and items such as a split grille, LED halo lighting, and all new engine options that range from the 3.6 liter 305 horsepower vehicle all the way up to our estimated 485 horsepower, yeah, crazy vehicle.
Now, can I get a manual across all those engine options?
The manuals start on the RT.
Okay.
So SXT starts with a V6 8-speed transmission.
Okay.
And we also just brought in the 8-speed transmission with our V8, but you can get the manuals on the V8.
Okay. So the 8-speed transmission now, is that new across all of those engines or?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, brand spanking new.
Brand spanking new 8-speed transmission. Really, really phenomenal.
So what can you tell me about this Scat Package?
So the Scat Pack car, so all of our Dodge performance enthusiasts were saying, hey, it's time for Dodge to really step up their game. So what we did is we really challenged our engineers, challenged our design team to say, hey, let's bring a true performance car or true performance engine into this vehicle, which is where we came up with the Scat Pack car. So back in the day, there used to be an actual Scat Pack vehicle. Mm-hmm. So you knew that when you drove past this vehicle, it was one of those, you know, true performance cars. So we came in with a 6.4 liter estimated 485 horsepower engine into this vehicle. So we're very, very happy.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Now, when do you guys expect this car to go on sale?
In the third quarter of this year.
Okay.
Yep.
And do you have anything on pricing yet?
No, we have not established pricing yet. We're not here to announce any pricing today,
man,
unfortunately.
You're killing me.
Sorry.
Next to me in the passenger seat, I've got Dan Zimmerman. He is the design manager for all of Dodge. We're going to go through some of the new interior features of the Challenger. All right, what's new?
Everything.
Everything!
An inspired interior that was created with the thought and trying to capture the original 1971 interior. As you can kind of see everything around you, we've increased we have really tried to capture the feeling of the original car with more sculpture, and imbibe the car with more technology and premium materials. So the one thing that the original car really had was this feeling of isolation of the driver. So everything was biased and built for the driver.
Yeah.
So in this car, you're going to see these really large radial face gauges, which are inspired from the Tic-Toc TAC. And they're also inspired from the 1970 and 71 clusters that you see out there.
Yeah, is this font the same font that's in that older car? Because
it's very similar.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great. And it's great how you have those kind of vintage inspired gauges, and then in between it you have the modern speedometer and all of your modern gadgets that you've come to expect in a new car.
Correct. And you pointed out a really good feature, because the 7-inch TFT screen that you see there is actually standard on all models for the Dodge Challenger in 2015. So you have a lot of different screens. You can go through performance pages. You can really tune the car and tune the settings and really capture all of the different needs that you may have. You can watch your fuel economy. You can you got turn-by-turn navigation. You have Bluetooth. You have so many features in this that really this customer base demands.
So tell me a little bit about these seats, because I know they're new, and I feel like, I mean, I'm way far back for a driving position, but I do feel like I've got some supportive bolsters here on my legs and on my shoulders.
Absolutely.
But there's some new kind of cool things that we've got going on.
Oh, this is a driver's car, so it's meant to really hug the driver and keep them in place, especially when you're
Her.
Or her, thank you very much. When you're pushing the car to its limits. So we've got these high bolstered seats which keep you in your spot, and the trim styles are all new for 2015. As you can see here, the beautiful pearl with sepia stitching.
I do love this.
Thank you. This is our pretty one.
Oh yeah, super pretty.
Yeah. So, and these seats also feature heat and vent in 2015, which is a new feature for this car.
Now, as a designer, did you have to fight the engineers to put heated and cooled in here? Because it does add a little bit of weight.
It does, but really the feature is the benefit of the customer, and I think everyone really agreed with that.
Okay, so there was no like put up your dukes.
No, not for that. This team is an unusual team. I'll say that right now, because everyone was so passionate about the car. I mean, there's a lot of Challenger owners that helped contribute to making this car and creating this car, and product planners, and I mean everybody in their brother loved working on this car.
So, what's your favorite new feature in the interior?
I'd have to say it's the console. I'm a Challenger enthusiast as well. I have a 1973 Challenger, so in designing the car, we really wanted to try to capture the feeling that original car evoked. So you have this trapezoidal console here, right? So it really isolates the driver from the passenger, so the passenger doesn't get anything.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm very far away from you.
Yes.
With this little lip right here, this is definitely like, this is my driving space,
Absolutely.
and that's your riding space.
Absolutely. The passenger gets nothing. They get a vent with a nice little badge. So what I absolutely love about the console is the fact that, you know, we've got new premium materials in the car. I mean, both the driver bezel and the console bezel are made out of aluminum, and this is a soft wrap part. So when we looked at the design of the original car, we looked at the original console, and the original console's plastic, but we looked at it and said, it looks like it wants to be wrapped. So we really tried to use premium materials and create this beautiful wrapped piece here and inset with aluminum. So all the controls are on the console. We have nothing on the IP aside from headlights and a push to start. So all your information is where you need it, and all your switch gear is where you need it, where your hand should go.
And you know, I will say the Uconnect system, I mean, I've driven a lot of cars, and the Uconnect system is probably the easiest one to use and the most intuitive. And it can look overwhelming at first, but then once you get into it, you're like, oh, this is completely intuitive. I know exactly what I need to do and exactly which buttons to push.
Right. We try to make it very logical for the consumer going through, and making it very adjustable for them. So.
Awesome. Well, Dan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
As always, this is Emmy Hall. Let me give you some light here at the New York International Auto Show for TFL Car. I'm in my baby, my honey, the only big car that would make me cheat on my small car, the 2015 Dodge Challenger. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. We've got some more great videos here from the auto show. See you soon. Hey everyone, it's Emmy Hall here at TFL Car. We're at the New York International Auto Show. I'm here with Bill Fay. He is the GM of the whole Toyota division. Oh my gosh! And we're talking about the new Camry. It's been completely redesigned. Bill, what's the skinny on this new car? It's looking pretty good.